We're back. React to a little bit more that has to do with the double XL freshman cover. This time we're doing the classic 2026 XL freshman read mean comments. So this is going to give us a little bit of idea on their personality, especially some of the ones that I personally haven't heard of. Maybe you have. Like I said, if you got any songs from any of these artists, let me know in the comments. I'll react to them. But I'm excited here. I mean, double XL. I was just saying this while on stream. Uh, I mean, I got into double XL really early on. I feel like early on for how old I am. You know what I mean? Not early on publication wise, but I think it was like 2016 was when I first genuinely, like the year of 2016, I heard about the XL freshman cover and saw that. I was just saying I don't remember who I saw react to that, but I do remember 2017, a very underrated cover, I might add. I remember seeing Dante react to it. That cover had like A Boogie and I think Playboy Cardi and X and Ski. No, Ski was on 2018, but it had X, it had Cardi. It had a lot of people that are also big names now. It also had Kyle, like Super Duper Kyle, which I haven't heard much of his music recently, but I've been seeing him on TikTok, seeing him around. So he'd be doing his thing for sure. But yeah, Double XL, it always just seems like a really cool concept to me. You know, it's kind of sad in me that it's kind of fallen off in a way. It's still big enough in like a rap community, but there was a point where it was like when the double XL freshman class come out, you could almost guarantee at least one or two of these artists really might go crazy. Now, ah, you never know. I do think this is a good list this year. Don't get me wrong. I think this year's list so far, just at least with Hurricane, Wisdom, what's it called? Cushington, Belly Gang Cushington, Babyface E, from what I've heard, just I've heard a bunch of snippets over the last couple of days. Seems like he's pretty good. Slayer, Skrilla, uh, Trim with Coconut Water. I do think we got a good list this year. I won't lie. The one thing I do keep saying is kind of bullshit. I don't believe Miles Minnick or whatever his name is won the 10th spot. I don't believe that. I need them to put out the numbers, right? I need somebody to come forward to be like, this is my favorite rapper for me to believe it. You know, I just don't see the angle of him having a huge fan base. But at least compared to some of the other artists that were possibly up there. Like I said, Bunna B was an option who didn't get up here. Top Up Jen was an option who didn't get up here. Rack Baby was an option who didn't get up here. And these people have millions of listeners every month, way more compared to Miles Minnick. I don't get it per se. You know, that's and 10th spot is like a voting spot. So it's like, are we just claiming that more people voted for him than anybody? Like, I just don't see it happening. But I'm excited to see them read me comments. I mean, we'll probably see him in here, so we'll get an idea. You know, maybe he's probably a chill guy. But let's hit the bong so we get into this.
Authentically, Anthony said, roll blunt to the side and look 9 months pregnant. Hey man, get money good, man. What can I say, man?
A long time ago, I heard someone say like, to be fat is to look like you have money. And ever since then, I've looked at people that are big or different, especially if you're still clean. Like you could tell he's still clean and carry himself well, but he's just a bigger dude. That just makes me think you got money that you could afford to eat.
I don't know. The girls love that shit though.
LL Boo J. Damn trap dicky eyes cocked like a pistol. I got hit with the cock pistol.
I did say this when we were going over who made the list. He looked in two different directions. I'm glad they immediately called this one out, bro.
Trap dicky eyes cocked like a pistol. I got hit with the cock pistol. The pistol was cocked, of course. I can see this though. Einstein Adonis.
I can see this though. Hey, at least he letting you know. I may be looking two directions, but that just increases my sight of it, my what am I trying to say? Field of vision. Yeah.
If you don't have creativity to come up with a good rap name, how can your raps be? And if you're gonna use your government name, at least have a cool one.
Kind of a mid diss though. I feel like just using your name, like That's almost like the most natural thing. You know what I mean? Especially if that's just what you go by.
Let me first off start by saying that my mama named me this. I'm named after my dad. What the fuck you want me to do? I'm a junior. Like I ain't have a choice in this shit. Like yes, I could have picked another name, obviously, but like this shit is ass.
At Ying Ballin said, "Fuck that guy. Flair looks like a fat version of Diddy."
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of get where the Chris Patrick dude is coming from though, because like I don't love the name David. I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's bad or nothing. But it's like I've never been a guy to be like I've never had a nickname. Like there's never been like a cool word out there where I'm like gonna be known as. You know what I mean? Just David.
Ass.
At Ying Ballin, fuck that guy. Flair looks like a fat version of Diddy, bro. What?
Did he lie though? Did he lie though? Did he? You know what I mean? He kind of do just look like Diddy puffed up a little bit. Puff Daddy.
The fuck? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Suspend this account, bro. Get him going. G4.
Bro, it's Twitter. ain't ain't no Twitter. You if you get banned on Twitter, like how, bro? You got to be doing some demon time ass shit to get banned on Twitter, man.
Smoke. Somebody said Babyface E make Foot Locker ad music.
I ain't gonna lie. All the snippets I heard do sound like they go on like a Madden soundtrack.
What the fuck do that even mean, bro? Foot Locker ad music? Like, this nigga's name G4 Smoke. Get your ass smoked by G4. Gen 4.
At Cordura 444. She said Hurricane with
Why he stand like that though? You seeing that? Why he stand like he like mad bird chested? Like it's got his stomach just like he's like he's standing like this almost. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get why he doing that.
Cordura 444. She said Hurricane Wisdom looked like a stud transitioning. Into what?
Nigga, into a woman, my nigga. Wait, into a man. Stud transitioning into a man. Hey, they got his ass for that one. I ain't gonna lie.
At restarted 005. He said, I'm tired of acting like Social Camo isn't the biggest industry plant who just gets streams from phones in India. No one ever listened to his shit. I mean, some people.
Nah, bro, I be seeing him on TikTok. I can't even lie, bro. That's where the streams be coming from. But does that actually count as someone listening to it? Because I feel like if someone's like making a dance on TikTok, they're not trying to listen to the song for real. They just trying to do the dance. They're inadvertently listening to it, but that is not the point of what they're trying to do.
Say that to the niggas that popped out to the shows. Like, nigga, I was just in Amsterdam, London, Paris. I don't even got.
Bro, see, that's what I mean. That's just European niggas don't have a real sense on what American culture is. So they think a TikTok song blowing up, they're like, oh, this guy must be huge. Right? There's some basic ass rap. No, because that just pissed me off. Europe's bar to entry of what is good rap is so low. Like any artist one semi big song could probably tour in Europe and they're like, oh my gosh, you are so come on. I don't know what accent I was going for there, but it was some foreign European country.
To explain myself, nigga. Fuck you.
Frog on a Bolitas. He reminds me of one of those cats that are disabled and wobble around. Wow, that's not nice, man. You know, if you're saying mean things, I think you have some personal work to do. You know,
You a bitch. Sorry. 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 That was my like natural reaction. Right? I just felt like that was some whole ass shit to say. Man, if you say some mean things online, you're a bad person. Yeah, now you a bitch, right? That sounds like just some whole ass shit. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. That's some whole ass shit, man. Talk your shit back, or don't even respond. Take that to the chest or talk your shit back. Don't be like, it's not nice to say mean things online.
just check out some of Reese's music. You might find some positivity in your heart.
Ah, see, I like this nigga music, but I don't like if he's gonna be one of those I'm always positive ass niggas. Like, come on, bro. No one's always positive. Let's be for real.
HT1 1985. She look like she can box. I can't. I might just beat your ass.
Sure. Yeah, I can't lie. She probably will beat my ass. Let's keep it 100.
Actually, real estate pimp. First of all, ain't nobody gonna buy no house from you. You gonna pimp out an innocent family? Hey, fuck.
He's working on the comeback. You gonna pimp out a innocent family? He got there eventually. Took him a second.
Consider real estate pimp agency, brothers. Yeah. you out, get another property in your name, on your credit,
Had damn four
He didn't even read the. He didn't even read the. He didn't read the comment.
name, on your credit.
had damn four times the damage Skrilla did to this generation is beyond repair. I don't know what damage I did.
Bro, Skrilla don't even know what's going on, bro. Look, just look at his face, bro. He don't even know what's really going on here. The Whippets took his mind, bro. He's just AI now.
To the generation.
You know what you did. 6'7". Don't do that. 6'7". That shit is terrible. But it's really not your fault. Cause like, how did him saying 6'7" in his fucking song ever become this? So I don't think it's his fault, but you know what they're talking about.
Com. What do you mean it's a rapper called Trap Dicky? So what about Lil Dicky?
All right, well that was okay. That was the wrong example, gang. You chose a white dude that raps about his dick. Bro, Trap Dicky is not a crazy name, right? I feel like Dicky is like a semi-common like Florida name, but like because I had an uncle Dicky that used to live in Florida. Like it's an older name, but it's a name for real, right? But like, gang, you Lil Dicky, that's your first. Come on, you could do better than that.
What about Lil Dicky? That was 10 years ago too. This is 10 years later. Lil,
He got a good point though. He do got a good ass point though.
Lil Dicky Trap.
I didn't even really think about that. This is 10 years later. The XXL freshman list.
Crazy how God work at.
Slayer the voice of the fat fucks. That's hard.
He just rocks with that. He just like Slayer the voice of the fat fuck. He's like, I can do that. Nah, that's me. I'll do that. I feel these shoes.
Kind of fuck with that. That's hard. I'm not gonna lie. Because, I gotta put on a movement. You feel me? We had Raw Wave before. Now I'm here balling.
Hey, at least he knows. The voice of the fat niggas before was Rod Wave. I'll accept that. If he knows who he's getting the crown from, then he at least he maybe he is the voice of the fat niggas.
Rinnie 47. LOL. This is ass.
Super villain ass laugh. What the fuck? It's also like performative as fuck. Like that was not your natural reaction, my nigga. That was not a normal laugh. Like you had to put that on so bad.
LOL. This is ass. You just said LOL on my song? Okay. Well, some stuff I do may do be ass. It happens.
Hold on, run that back.
LOL on my song? Okay. Well, some stuff I do may do be ass.
Some stuff I do may do be ass. Well, you know, some stuff I do may do be ass. Scooby Dooby Doo.
It happens. It happens.
I have nothing against Hurricane Wizard's music, but my God, just can't stand a nigga's voice.
Bro, we got like skip buttons, yeah.
Sassy ass pose I paused on. I didn't even mean to do that. But like that is kind of crazy. I have nothing against his music. I just can't stand that nigga voice. What? So, but like his music is his voice. So what do you mean you don't got? That just don't make sense, gang. I got nothing against that nigga music. I just can't stand his voice. It just sounds like you have everything against his music. What do you mean?
Pay for premium, broke ass nigga.
EL President 4000. You shape like a filled up water balloon.
Nah, don't tell me she gonna try to shake ass on him.
Kiss it, hoe.
You kind of prove your point, prove their point though. Like you turn around and it was like, oh, they kind of accurate right now.
I'm creeping out because my boyfriend Skrilla looks like demonic and dirty. That's your
What? I'm creeped out because my boyfriend looked Skrilla but demonic and dirty. He skips so many words though. The Whippets really have taken his brain away from us, man. Someone get Skrilla to a doctor, gang.
opinion. I don't feel like I'm demonic and dirty.
At Iron WWW, no nobody cares about So Camo.
Possibly true.
Yeah, that hurt me, bro. It's just the short ones, like the short, just one sentence ones that really be goddamn hitting a nigga brain. I'm about to do a
At least he was real about it. I respect that.
little turkey drive when I get back home, get some turkeys back to the community. Maybe they'll care about me then.
Hey, Wayne
All right, I fuck with that. Damn. I mean, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna hate on charity. Fair enough.
beat Y1 said
Why is it always a turkey drive though? Like, who's eating turkey outside of Thanksgiving? Like, why a turkey drive?
it came to my attention that this white rapper saying the N word who signed off on this shit. Well, first of all, I'm mixed. My daddy black, my mama white. Nobody
You really just albino.
signed off on this shit, man. I do what I want to do, man. Fuck.
He sounds like every other rapper in this generation with their auto-tune mumble bullshit. You want to know who a real New Jersey rapper is? Reggie Noble, aka Redman. He'll rap circles around this bozo. I mean, look, I love Redman too, but like, come on.
I don't know who Redman or Chris Patrick is. I mean, they both from Jersey though. How we gonna argue is Jersey rapper is the best? It's Jersey. It's all kind of just Jersey.
That's some swaggy shit. Like, damn, like, I don't know where this comment from, but like, I want to be using tone like that when I be rapping. What the fuck they talking about?
Bryson Gray. Crazy that Miles Minnick and Lecrae are just trying their hardest to be worldly while still claiming God in their songs. You can't uplift Christian rap by making worldly rap. Miles Monica basically let G Easy brag about getting paid for a verse on his song. CHH, Christian hip hop, is down bad. Brother, I ain't gonna hold you, I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a comment that I feel like you got to be into Christian rap to understand. I don't even know what the fuck he talking about. Right? I feel like the fact that we even talking about Christian rap on Double XL is fucking crazy. This is like what? Can someone just point out this nigga's music is ass? I guess the last comment did. He just didn't even read it, bro.
CHH, Christian hip hop, is out right now. You got E40 talking about, ooh, praise God. Ooh, we got Kamaya talking about walk by faith.
Cloud, Rain Saffron, that nigga Bayface.
Yeah, that nigga's so fucking corny, bro. How did he win the 10th spot? It's not. It don't make sense to me, bro.
Bayface E is ass. I'm sorry. Bro, this shit got 24 views, bro. Nobody give a fuck what you talking
He said Babyface E is ass. I'm sorry. What are we like apologizing to though? That's what I don't get.
about. I wish I could see his profile picture. He's so lame.
That's really all you could think sometimes. You just gotta look at him and be like, man, that is so lame. Like, you just see someone's profile picture, like, damn, they're just so lame. But nah, this was cool. I mean, they all had decent responses. There's some of these comments were good. I wish the Miles Minnick dude got cooked a little bit more. Got pressed on why his ass music's in here a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie, but let it slide. Let it slide. I get it. All right. You got to put on for the CHH Christian hip hop, bro. This is the first time I've ever heard that CHH Christian hip hop. I don't know. I mean, this freshman class is interesting. I didn't realize, like, it never clicked on my mind. This is 10 years after the 2016 freshman class. I was saying last year when the freshman class dropped that it was gonna be, one of them ones, but now this year, I don't know. 10 years later, it'd be kind of a poetic story if somehow 10 years later we got another like legendary freshman class. We will have to wait and see. I don't know. It seems a little questionable at this point, but people thought it was questionable in 2016's class came out too. So maybe it'll all work out. We got to see what happens at the freestyles and the ciphers. Honestly, but as always, if you're watching the YouTube video after, come check out the stream sometime. Let me know anything else anything else you might want me to react to. I'm about to hit the next one. I'm gonna drop a sub.